here we have four different ways to represent a relation, and I just want to talk about how to find the domain and range depending on which representation you're given. So in this first grouping right here, if you are given ordered pairs, to find the domain, what you're looking for are the x values. So domain are those x values, those are the input into the relation. And so our x values are -2. We see two of those, we only have to write that one time. And then a 0 and a 3. So -2, 0, and 3. If we look at the table next to it, you can see those are those x values right there, -2, 0, and 3. On the graph, where we see these values are these individual points. If we were to look at the coordinates, this first one is a -2, -2. The other one is a -2, +2. And then we have 1, 1, and then what is this? 3, 1. So when we talk about our domain, those are the ordered pairs, just they're plotted now, and we want to just pick out those x values. So I see the -2s, the 1, is that a all right, this is plotted in the wrong spot, so this point should really be right here. Sorry for that mistake. Now that just looks like a big mess. Oh, and now they all just went away. Anyway, it's the x values of those points. When we see a mapping diagram, what we're looking for are, on the left side, these are the input values. So those are going to be your domain. So regardless of which representation we're given, that's how we go through and pick out the domain. The range values will be all of those y values. So in our ordered pairs, we can just pick out the y's. And we want to write these in order. The smallest I see up here is a -2. Then it looks like a 1 and a +2. So those are the numbers in our range. In the table, here are those y values. We have our -2, the 1s, and the 2. If my graph had worked out, the point, I guess I still have the points written up there. This one should have been a 0, 1 right there. But we see the -2, 2, and 1 for those y values. And then in the mapping diagram, the range is going to be this right set of numbers. Those are the output values. And we see our -2, 2, and 1. So 4 different ways to represent a relation, and we can get the domain and range from each of these representations.